not sure if you're going to be renting or buying Dead Island, well, hopefully this video can kind of help you make that decision. Also, please ignore the little weird black puppy that might be wandering around in the back of the video. So I can definitely say that I underestimated Dead Island, and I'm actually a very huge fan of the game now after spending a good 6 to 8 hours with the game. I rented it for the PS3 for Saturday and Sunday, and played it a little bit on Saturday, majority Sunday. But this game is just more than I thought it was going to be. I really like the intro screen, by the way. But it's such a huge game. It doesn't really keep you like linear, keeps you on tracks or anything. There's the main storyline and the quest to finish that storyline, but there's also all the side quests, the crafting, and just wandering off, searching for stuff for crafting. And I mean, you could just kind of do whatever you want as long as you eventually get to the main storyline. Of course, there's 4 playable characters, each one with their 4 different abilities. I can't remember what her name was, but her expertise was slashing weapons, sharp weapons. There we go, sharp weapons. And I guess there's 50 levels of to level through, so it's just endless. I barely even got to level 11. So we pop into the game, and I'm gonna go over the menu system first, I think, because it's a very, very helpful tool. But once you open up the menu system, which I'm going to do any minute, there we go, you'll have your map there first, which shows you the destination of various quests, quest givers, safe places, workbenches, anything like that. Very, very helpful to kind of help you map out where you need to go and what you're going to be doing. Next will be your quests, which will give you the quests for the main storyline, side quests, the continuous ones, which were, you just keep turning stuff in and you get various, amounts of experience, blah, 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 and all your finished stuff. So you can also pick which ones you want to track, and it'll show up in your little HUD where you need to be going and how far the distance is to get to your next quest. So it's extremely helpful. And then there's your inventory. You can carry up to 12 items, and then below your miscellaneous is all the various materials that you pick up for crafting. You can also choose the 7 main weapons, kind of like your active weapons that you're going to be using throughout the game. And you unlock these fairly quickly. I think I was level 11 and already had almost all of them except for 1 unlocked. And I mean, there's never a shortage of weapons in Dead Island. Never. So don't ever worry about, oh no, I broke my paddle, what am I going to do now? I mean, there's just going to be so many weapons and you're just never going to know what you're going to do with them all. Next is skills, your skill tree, which is really, really cool. It's in depth, but not too crazy. Survival was all of my healing stuff. Combat had a lot to do with my sharp weapon stuff that I specialized in, and Fury was just kind of buffs in a sense. But it was just really neat, just endless possibilities to kind of pick out what strengths you want your character to have. And then players, of course, if you're going to be doing co-op with your friends or just random people on PS3, you can kind of see. As you can see in my upper left-hand corner, my health is low. And as far as I didn't get to the town yet, but it just seems like energy drinks, fruits, snacks, stuff like that is what kind of heals you. Sometimes it takes a lot. But we're going to go over here and we're going to check out fast travel, which is super, super helpful getting around the island, because sometimes you don't want to run 1,000 kilometers to get to the next point. So you can kind of pick whichever safe place is closest to whichever quest. But it definitely helps to search through cabinets, bags, anything to find materials for crafting, which we'll go over to the workbench next. And the workbench looks the same anywhere you go. This. But you can repair, upgrade, and create weapons. Repairing is such a pain in the butt and can get extremely expensive. And you can use up your money very quickly. Upgrading gets expensive as well, but it helps your weapons last longer and makes them much more stronger. And creating is just awesome. You do various quests to get various mods, which help you make different weapons. So you can get a bat with nails in it. make an item much more heavier, so once you hit something, it just knocks them out dead in the first hit. Super awesome. So money, I found sometimes I had a shortage of just because I kept dying, because dying, of course, has a penalty of losing some of your money. You also have the option to drive, which is also very helpful, along with fast traveling. Gets you to where you need to go very quickly and helps you run zombies down. I'm just kind of tootling around with the truck right now because I didn't feel like driving it anywhere and leaving it somewhere. But you do find various vehicles everywhere, and there's never really concern of, oh crap, I have this one truck, I need to take care of it. Because you're going to find a vehicle wherever you go. We're going to walk down, but this game is super beautiful. The only thing I noticed on the PS3, and I don't know if it happens on the PC or the 360, is that occasionally the game would lag. And it was kind of obnoxious, but not enough to be like, oh, this game is horrible, I'm going to deduct points away from it, I'm never going to play this game again. But I never really could tell what triggered the lag, because sometimes it would just happen just walking around, and sometimes it would happen when I'd have 5 zombies on me, infected, that is. So I couldn't figure that out. Oh look, a zombie, let's kill her. Melee weapons, trying to kill things sometimes was a pain in the butt. I think that's my only complaint about this game. My only complaint was that melee takes a lot of getting used to, and even when you think you get the hang of it, you don't have it. Sometimes you're just swinging and you swear the infected is in front of you, but you're not hitting them, so it can be kind of annoying and can get you killed quite a bit. And also, look at that money. Yeah, definitely, wherever you see money, collect it, because you're going to need it when it comes to repairing your items, because they do kind of, the durability goes down really fast with your items. It's just unbelievable how quickly it happens. Oh yes, there's the trophies and the challenges. It kind of gives you an update on your trophies, but there's also challenges, so when you finish various things, let's stop and talk about that. That's kind of your quick menu for weapons, so you can quickly access the active weapons that you have equipped, which is extremely helpful, because after fighting off a mob of zombies with your machete, it's going to be completely used up, and you're going to want to switch to your bat really quickly because another horde is coming after you. Super helpful. But back to the challenges. You bash in a couple of heads, you search through a couple of bags, and it gains you experience once you complete the challenges, which is super helpful because I just couldn't imagine grinding on the zombies, because as you can see here, it can be a pain in the butt. Sometimes they sneak up on you and run up to you, and you just don't know what's happening, and the next thing you know, you're dead. But the cool thing, though, is that they spawn you fairly close to where you die. Of course, it costs money when you die, so you don't want to do it very often, because you're going to need that for repairs. And, yeah, see, that weapon was all used up, so I'm switching to another weapon. And, of course, whenever they get a hold of you, you can push them away. If you don't push them away, they will take away your health. So I was just about to get to the town and get away from the resort, which was a bummer because I had to turn the game in tonight. I rented it from Redbox, which is $2 a night, which is a pretty good deal if you want to get something and just play it really quick for a night or two. So, but yes, I was about to get to the town, and I guess a whole slew of different zombies come up, and just different troubles come abroad for you. So as you can see, I found a weapon that I wanted to keep, but my weapons already had 12, so I was picking one that wasn't really strong enough anymore for my level, and the level of zombies, they kind of level up with you. So that is Dead Island, and I hope that I influenced, if you're going to be renting it or buying it. Personally, for me, I wish I had the money, because I would buy this game. It's very just an open game. You can kind of do whatever you want, whenever you want, and it just seems like you could just replay it over and over again. I'm very surprised by this game, to be honest, and I'm glad that it's as good as it is. It's like Fallout, but not quite. you know, that deep, but deep enough to just keep you interested and keep you playing for hours and not wanting to stop. So once again, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and check out all my other videos. Follow me on Twitter. I'll leave something on the screen. And I will catch you guys later.